conference matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Iowa's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Smashes ahead. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And a slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Callaway. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Denmark. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. This time they'll go to the running game. Defenders everywhere as he is stopped for a loss of 5. He had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hayes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A third down try for the offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Freeman. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Snags it quickly on the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every...
Turning it on! And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. From the gun, looking for a man. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Duke's fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, he's got a chance. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Penn State! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Stone. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers, you've thrown in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect the quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Freeman. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coffee. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. That breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's the handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The give to the tailback.
Now, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Complete on the shuffle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finds a little space. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. To the air, it's Freeman. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Quarterback keeps it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayes. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That's caught. It's Hayes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Peppers. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Off the boot, looking for his man. The throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Coffey. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Heaves it deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Tight end now in motion. On the move, it's Hayes. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hayes. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Got a man, it's Callaway. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass, it's Freeman. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Callaway. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He makes a catch. He's going to be stopped a yard or 2 short of the 20. It'll bring up 4th down and decision time. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Peppers. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the marker. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Gets it out quickly. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Hold. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. He'll try the left side. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And when you turned on the tape of this guy last week, man, you saw play after play, and he had 3 sacks last week. This week, he's already got his 2nd. He has been flying all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Running to Green.
Through the air, the pass is caught. Marked out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming up.
He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Dropping back, it's Freeman. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right on the money. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Just keeps slinging it. Unloads it left. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? They'll go back to the ground. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Peppers. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no.
There he goes. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Callaway. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
That's reeled in. It's Denmark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle, it's Callaway. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Looking for space, it's Hayes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Got him downfield.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Caught in the backfield. It's Callaway. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll go to the sneak. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Field goal is good. And now Now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Coffee. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Got his man downfield. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up.
That's a first down for the offense.
They just keep firing. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coffee. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the air on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive line when they get beat. They're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.